Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ellison, and if you honestly haven't heard of Balatro by now, then what the hell is wrong with you, man? Are you living under a goddamn rock? Because for less than the price of a carton of eggs, you too can also find yourself hopelessly addicted to this incredibly compelling card game. Which seems like an oxymoron, but let me show you what I'm talking about here. With our first round, we will be cordially introduced to our intrepid protagonist, Mr. Jimbo, and he's going to show us the ropes. Our goal is to earn chips to defeat the heinous enemy blind. And for the small blind, we only need to score 300 chips to beat it, so let's go ahead and take a crack at it, shall we? We begin with a standard playing deck of cards, and you earn chips by playing poker hands. If you've ever played Texas Hold'em, you should be fairly familiar with how some of those work, but each poker hand corresponds to a base number of chips that is then multiplied by a certain amount, and you can take a look at that information right over here. So in general, you do want to aim for some of these higher scoring hands, like full house and flushes are sort of my bread and butter, but you absolutely should not discount any of these by any means, because you can influence these so egregiously that a lot of the replayability comes in just the versatility of hands being played here. So there's even a couple that are not listed here, believe it or not, but we don't need to worry about that for now. Cards also earn some chips, and as you would expect, face cards give you plus 10, the numbers give you the numbers associated with them, and aces give you 11. So we can select up to 5 cards to play, but the only ones that score are the ones that are associated with a hand. So right now, all we've really got is a pair, and if you want to get rid of any unwanted cards, you can also add those, and they won't be counted, but they'll be out of your hand, and you'll be able to re-up on some of them. So might not be a bad idea to do that sometimes in lieu of a discard, you know. So pair's pretty terribly scoring, but that's all right, because ooh, these are also pretty bad. Well, I think I am going to go ahead and get rid of these at the very least. Maybe even the queen too. I could maybe try to go for a straight, but let me try to get a 3 of a kind, or maybe even a full house if possible. And nope, not even close. Well, somewhat close, but we only have a very limited number of hands and discards, and if we don't reach this base amount before we run out of cards, it's run over, and that's not fun. So if I had kept the queen and got a 9 or ace, I probably could have gotten a straight. So you know what, let's double down. We're not being penalized for using our discards yet. Oh my god. Well, we have 2 3 of a kinds, and yeah, 30 times 3 is not too bad, but a full house is even better, so we're gonna go for that and see what we get. That should win, by all means, right? What is that, 360? Yeah, just buying away some of the better combos are things that you'll just kind of have to try to work for, but again, it's a little luck-based early on. So because we had 2 remaining hands, we get $1 each for that, so the game incentivizes the player to try to win as efficiently as possible. And for beating the small blind, we get $3, so not too bad. Because of that, we're now taken to the shop, because we're flush with cash and we can buy some new cards and upgrades. So because we're in the tutorial stage, he is gonna force us to buy himself the Joker. Let's do it. This is one of 150 that we can add to our run, and each one does something different, but a lot of them are locked behind prerequisites and other things we need to accomplish in this game in order to actually have it appear in our runs, and so we might be working towards some of those early on, but as it stands, this one gives us +4 multiplier. Pretty terrible, but not bad for the first ante. We can only carry 5 Joker cards at a time, for now, and you want to take that into consideration. Also, we have our first tarot card. This is the Empress, and this enhances 2 cards to become multiplier cards, which will give us +4 every time they're played and scored. Gonna force me to buy it apparently, so we'll take it. So these are consumable, and you can use them basically at any point you have your cards out, but we can only carry up to 2 of them at a time for now. And if we save up enough, we can buy a voucher, and these will passively upgrade our run. This one is very good because it allows us to gain +1 hand per round. But it is expensive, and they do end up getting re-rolled at the end of the boss fight, so you need to buy them before then in order to actually capitalize. Plus, we've got booster packs. The buffoons will give us Joker cards, and standards will give us playing cards. Sometimes they'll be enhanced, sometimes they won't. But generally a good idea to keep an eye on those and move on to the next round. So, Big Blind will earn some cash, which is nice. And we can choose to skip it to get a tag. These are kind of interesting in the sense that early on is when you're going to want to do your skips, and there is a minor incentive to do so because they'll give you some good stuff sometimes. And you want to keep an eye on the boss because there are some absolutely diabolical blinds that will hit you across the face and absolutely humble the hell out of you. This one only discards 2 random cards per hand, but it can be terrible. So this will up the ante, refresh all blinds, and generally just progressively get more difficult. So this one is the garbage tag. Gives $1 per unused discard and only give us $2. Definitely not worth it because you do not get to go back to the store after this. You go straight to the boss and you lose out on any money you would have gotten from this. So we're just gonna play it the old-fashioned way. Oh, joy, are you gonna force me to use the Empress? Oh, keep in mind, Jokers trigger in order from left to right. Very important to consider when you have 5 of them because it will definitely impact the scoring. And make sure you use consumables. So select up to 2 of them and then use it. For this one, I'll probably just go and throw it on the jacks here. And now every time they're played and scored, then we will have an opportunity to get +4 multiplier. Just glancing at this, I almost feel like we should maybe just go ahead and discard these and hope we can get a 3 of a kind, but I'm not holding my breath. If I get an ace, I actually could probably find myself with a pretty nice straight, but I do want to use the Joker, or the jacks here. So, oh yeah, there's the ace. Cool. Okay, well, do I double down? Because, yeah, we could just do this. Let's just try. This is probably going to be enough, actually. There we go. So the additional multipliers go absolutely insane when we get multiplication involved, and so you kind of got to be a little on edge and just be vigilant about looking at those numbers. But $7 is not too shabby. So we have the Sun Tarot card, which will convert 3 cards to hearts, which could be useful in certain runs. Not necessarily this one. Plus we have planet cards, and these will level up your poker hands. This one specifically for 2 pairs. And I don't think I'm going to use that. We've also got a couple of Arcana packs here that will allow us to get some tarot cards. You won't be able to save them up here for your consumables, but I am going to go and buy this voucher because it's definitely going to come in handy, and it's more likely to, be useful. Because our hand's looking pretty sorry right now. So now it's time for the hook. We need at least 600 in order to get this. And, ooh, interesting. We're pretty, I should maybe just go for the straight up here. That might be a good idea, unless, I would need a 10 if I ended up taking this 9, right? Let me just, no, I would need a 10 regardless. Let's just get rid of those. Okay, well, this is not terrible either. Let me just go for these for right now. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna have to get 600, and a second card is probably gonna need to be played. So yeah, got rid of the 2 discards there. And oh my god. I got exactly 600. How often does that happen? I didn't even think that was gonna be the case. All right then. So we beat that pretty quick, and $5 for that is not too shabby. Keep in mind, we also eventually start getting some interest. So for every $5 we have at the end of a round, we get $1 extra up to $5, and that can be very helpful for the future. So not spending early on is sort of the way to go, but these two cards are actually not great. This Joker gains 1 multiplier per consecutive hand played without scoring face card. In decks where there are no face cards, this would be incredible, but for right now, not great. And this one, when it's resetting at the, boss blind, not really great either. It's also pretty expensive. So I'm gonna hold off on that. I probably am going to want to pick this up too. So let's just go without buying anything. And if you want to skip this blind, you could upgrade our flush by 3 levels, which is kind of not the worst thing in the world. A Mega Arcana pack for 2 tarot cards not worth, and all diamond cards are debuffed. So something to consider for the future. But as it stands, we got a healthy looking flush right there. Let's take that. And that's probably not going to be enough. We're definitely going to want some jokers here soon. But early on, I do prioritize being as flexible as possible and just kind of seeing where the seed takes us. So we'll go for the flush here. And this should probably be close, no? Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Oof. And the discard. Do I actually want a 5th discard, though, is the thing. I don't know, man. So there's that interest coming into play. So we've got a plus 12 if the played hand contains a straight, which is not bad. And we've got the bean. So there are certain jokers that eventually over time will deteriorate and be destroyed. After 5 hands, this will go away forever, but it's not really the worst thing in the world. I almost think, let's do one more. Let's just see what we got. Reason for that being is I want that extra $1, and I think it's gonna go a long, long way. We've got 3 clubs, 3 hearts. I'm gonna go for a flush of clubs, and that way we can possibly utilize this multiplier just a little bit. And it worked out just fine. Cool. So that is not gonna be enough, but it'll be pretty solid. King, queen. I'm curious. Maybe go for another one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, that sounds good to me, man. Let's take it. Cute little straight. If I bought that straight card, I would have gotten a plus 12 multiplier, but alas. There's gonna be a lot of moments where you just kind of regret not making a specific move. Oh, well, that is just silly, my friends. Well, we could play the 2 of aces, but I think there's an achievement where if you win a hand, or it might be a boss with a single high card. So I guess this would, I could probably even do it with this because it would get me 8 chips plus 4. Yeah, regardless of whatever one we play, it's still a done deal. So, yay. And also there are certain in-game achievements that you'll need to unlock to further the catalog. And that's kind of what we're gonna be doing. So we got an extra $1 for having 15. Nice little cash out there. And now that we've reached at least $25, we've maxed out on all of that we can get. And oh no, the spectral pack, the double. Oh no. Well, plus 2 chips for each remaining card in deck, which is not bad. This one's not great. Anytime you skip a booster pack, then you'll get a plus 3 multiplier. But what that means is that you open a booster pack and then you skip getting anything inside of it. And it's not really worth the money, and you can't re-roll for these booster packs. So I'm gonna go with this so we can get an extra discard and really just focus on getting some good stuff. And the spectral packs are where things get absolutely bonkers. So we have extremely overpowered cards. Destroy 1 random card in your hand and add 2 random enhanced aces to your hand. or we can add foil, holographic, or polychrome effects to one card in the hand. So foil's good, holographic's good, but polychrome is the multiplier you're looking for. You might not think 1.5 is that much, but brother, these exponentially increase in ways you would not expect. And we can also add polychrome to a random joker and destroy all others. I mean, we only have the one, but it might not be the worst thing in the world to get that multiplier on there. And this one converts all cards in hand to a single random rank, but you get a -1 hand size, which is kind of important. Well, I can get 2 of these, and I generally like going for Grim, and since we just have the one Joker, and it's the inaugural run of this series, we might as well just go ahead and throw it on that one. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take yeah, the Ace of Clubs. Wish it was the Ace of Spades. And hope we get something good. Oh my god. Okay, so it was just that. And we still have some... man. I really shouldn't spend any money, but this would probably go ahead and get us pretty far here. So I think I will just buy this one for now. Put that over here. And let's get to getting. All diamond cards are debuffed. That doesn't seem very good. So you can still use them in correspondence with like a pair, it just will not count for that number. And so I think because of that, I'm gonna get rid of at least those 3. I don't have any additional clubs around. So if I can maybe just do this, I can hope for 3 of a kind. That's kind of like the one saving grace, I think. So we'll do that. And not quite. Okay, cool. I guess I will just mind my own business. Although, if I do just get rid of... Well, I should probably just play these instead of wasting my business. I did get an extra discard, but we'll just play it. And just see how things work out for us. So 78 chips plus 4 and then multiplied by 1.5. Not too bad. Oh man, 3 of a kind. We've also got a nice little trifecta of shenanigans here. Damn, they really didn't want me to get that flush. Well, I suppose we might as well just get rid of these in case this hand for some reason doesn't score. Hope for some spades. See what happens. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that's done. It's Jover. Ugh. Anytime you see those flames, it's pretty much a sure gone thing. I was about to say surefire thing, which it kind of is, but generally means it's a pretty good hand for, I guess, the score that we need to reach. So now we're at ante 3. We've got, if first hand of round is a single 6, destroy it and create a spectral card. This could be pretty good if you have a lot of 6s, but I wouldn't really recommend it early on. And this is kind of in the same vein. If first hand is only 1 card, then you can add a permanent copy of it and draw it to your hand. So this one could be good in just like duplicating that. As it stands, tarot cards appear 2 times more frequently in the shops. Not really super enticing right now. I am gonna go for another one of these though, and we'll see what happens. So we only get to choose between 2. Ooh. Yeah, creates a tarot card when discarded? Sure, why not? There we go. Beautiful. And the thing about putting tags on cards, we'll get into that later because we have enhanced cards that we have to worry about too, and you can't have multiples of each kind. So for this, we get a free spectral pack, not worth skipping, and all heart cards are debuffed, so not too bad. They're taking it easy on us. Don't need to start sweating yet. Although, oh man, this is dumb. Let's just see those numbers rise. And for those of you that are still watching, I do eventually plan on speeding this up, the in-game speed, to 2. That's how I normally play. And you can go up to 4 times game speed, but that's just a little too fast. And I do like seeing the animations, but this feels so slow. Oh my god, are you joking? A negative Joker slot. Okay, this is very good. Because when a card is negative, it allows us to basically throw it off to the side for free. And this isn't the greatest card, but holy hell, if I'm not buying the voucher, it might just be worth it to take this now. And in case I happen to have a pair somewhere, which includes 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, or full house, anything where there is a unique pair of 2 cards, you get +8. Sure, why not? We'll take it, and we'll make sure to put it before the multiplier, because if we add +8 after the 1.5, you won't get nearly as many points. So we can still, you know, get 3 more jokers, which is nice. Plus 30 chips for each remaining discard. Might not be bad, but I'm okay. I really want to be saving money is the thing. Early on, that's the most important time to be getting all that cash. Let's see, we've got King, Queen, Jack, 10. We can go for a pretty healthy straight here, but it's not going to help, you know, this +8. So, shoot. Let me try doing something here. We also have just the 3 diamonds. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of these essentially and hope we can get something good out of it. But for what would normally be a pretty bad hand, by playing to the strengths of our jokers, we can really capitalize and go far with them. And yeah, we're done. So we'll just do some of this just in case I manage to not do math right in my head. But out of all of these, I would say this is probably my blue joker. It's my most expendable one. So I won't worry too much about that, but you want to make sure you have a nice healthy mix of chips and multiplier, because if you have a high multiplier with low chips, you're not going to get very far at all. Ooh, 3 of a kind. Not bad. That might almost be worth it. 1 in 2 chance to create a tarot card when any booster pack is open. That's also really nice. Damn it. I kind of don't think I should get any of these. I mean, I should, but man. You also can get jumbo packs, which are kind of annoying because they're more expensive. They just give you more choices. But mega packs will allow you to choose more of the cards, and those are generally more worth it. I'm just gonna hold off on that. 3 of a kind. When you upgrade your planets and your poker hands, these do not count for other hands. So it'd have to be specifically a 3 of a kind and not a full house or a 4 of a kind. So yeah, I'm just gonna save some money. Don't need the voucher. Our cards are debuffed. Let's just see. Oof, that is pretty gross. But what we can do is have a little bit of fun here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty nasty because we get the pair and it's gonna be a bloodbath. So debuffed, not bad. The +4 multiplier. Oh yeah, the numbers are already shaken. And Finn. Oh, and we unlocked a new deck. So for the red deck, which we have right now, in a new Joker, we get 1 extra, I think it's 1 extra discard per run. That's like the one quirk of using this deck. And depending on what one you choose, you'll get other perks or limitations. The blue deck allows us to have 1 extra hand, which is nice. Which, speaking of, this is a very good voucher, and I think I will take it. Retrigger all played cards in final hand. This is not bad either. It's sort of a last-ditch effort to get those final points. I'm probably not going to go for that, but leveling up a straight, I haven't really been doing that much. What's nice about the run info is you can see how many times you've played each of these, and I've only done a straight once, so not necessarily worth it. And because I want to stay at the top of my interest game, I'm just going to do 1 more and let's see what we got. All club cards are debuffed. They are really taking it easy on us. Rerolls the boss blind. Not necessarily worth it because it's fairly innocuous right now, but we're doing pretty good. 2, 3, 8, no flushes really. I might just go ahead and throw some of these away. Let's see if I can get lucky. Probably not, but nope, not exactly. Okay, well, if I do 2 pair, it'll still only activate this once. So because we have 2 pairs, it won't give us +16, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and play this one. We could have been close to a flush. I just didn't want to weaken the blue joker, you know? But that should be pretty healthy. Oh yeah. About half. Not too bad. Oof. Sheesh. Okay then. Do I want... I actually don't know what I want here. I might just try and go for a full house, I think would be the safe play. But these would obviously just be fine too. Fairly high scoring and of course nothing. All right, let's try it. We have plenty of hands and it's still early. I generally start worrying about the run once we hit ante 6. And I can normally go through without too many issues on only 2 or 3 jokers, depending on what they are, by the time, you know, that rolls around. And then I'm really trying to hammer home like, okay, we should be good. Let's get down to brass tacks and figure it out. Ooh, the Hermit doubles your money for a maximum of 20. I usually will just buy the hell out of this the second I find it. But easy money, voucher, gimme. That'll help. And as long as we stay above $25, we'll keep getting that steady flow of interest. I don't know if I necessarily want that right now. Hard suits could be good if we had the heart cards, but not really focusing on that right now. Let's open our first booster pack, at least for standard cards. So anytime you see them sort of like pop out at you like that, that indicates that it's probably the one you should get, but this one isn't too bad. I will go for some foil though. And now that's permanently added to our deck. And here you can sort of see each of your cards and what they have. I'm amazed we haven't seen this yet. And yeah, you can see right here the prerequisites for the red deck. So, you know what? Sure. Actually, we've got money and you can always just sell your jokers if you don't like them. Oh. So plus 10 if played hand contains a flush. And for every club card or whatever it chooses, you end up gaining plus 3 chips. So that might not necessarily be the worst thing in the world if you end up wanting to use, it's just a little or a little late in the run to be getting this. But if you have this for the entire run and you just focused on getting rid of whatever it asks you to, it could really compound very quickly. Neither of these are really that great, but I'll go for this. And again, we want to put it there. So pairs and flushes are sort of what we're going for right now. But I'll probably get rid of that one. Oh, hello. Well, so much for that. I guess we'll just go and take the easy money. It's also nice that it shows here to the left what you have, just in case. But sometimes I've accidentally like looked at a club and thought it was a spade or vice versa. I was like, God damn it, why am I an idiot? Another one right here. I guess this is just the run of full houses. I was hoping to find that tarot card with the purple seal on it, but it's not happening. But that should be it. Yes. Oh yeah. When you just barely clear it, it is so satisfying. Also, I'm sorry, I am going to be probably drinking coffee during most of these runs. This is definitely going to be a more laid back series, but for the most part, oh, this could also be really nice. For $7. Jumbo, double jumbo is not really my favorite, but it's a multiplier and we have enough space for it. Let's just go ahead and take it, shall we? So it's the hologram, and I'll go ahead and put you, while it's still less than 1.5, I'll put you right here. But anytime we add a card, then the exponential growth on that is going to be obscene. Yeah, we'll do an Arcana. There are some that'll allow you to dupe cards too, which is really helpful. But there are also some, like the Hanged Man, that will destroy the cards. Lucky cards are nice too. In the heat of battle, you can possibly find yourself with an extra plus 20 or a plus 20 in cash, and multipliers that. This increases the rank of up to 2 cards by 1, so if I selected these 10s, they would become jacks. Devil turns selected cards into gold, and if you have that card in your hand at the end of the round, you get some money. Lovers is nice if you're going for flushes because it allows any one card to be wild. As far as these are all concerned, they're kind of poopy, so I'm just gonna go with the lucky cards. Hope we can get some cash money and call it good. But as far as that's concerned, I'm gonna not get this one. Like I mentioned, Jumbo's not really my favorite. More choices is just like, I don't need more choices, man. Now, all club cards are debuffed. What do you mean by that, dear game? Holy hell. That is a lot of debuffs. Well, to get rid of them, I might as well just get the 2 pair out of the way and then not waste a discard. But otherwise, we might be okay on getting like 1,000 out of this, maybe, if we're lucky. Oh yeah, nice. And let's see, 5-5, 2-4. Well, not a single club was anywhere to be found. Shall we go for another full house? Or 3 of a kind, maybe? Of one of these, at least. You can also sort by suit, which can also be very helpful, but for right now, because we're not really focusing much on that, I'm going to just go for these right now. And it did not help. Shoot. Well, if I had a 6, which I think I got rid of, we might have been able to get a straight there. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get rid of at least these ones. Oh yeah, I was going to say we're pretty close on the spades too. Okay, we'll just play this one. Ooh, this one might actually somewhat come down to the wire, but we might get lucky. Get some good cards. And yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be a-okay. Oh, nice. So we've got a pretty good run here. Let's go and get rid of this and hope that helps. And I don't know if having the extra 9 would necessarily be worth it. But, you know, actually, if I got rid of those 5, maybe got a couple of spades, we'd get a nice little flush in there. Get rid of that. Ooh, and the Fool. I love this card. This will essentially recreate the last tarot or planet card, and if you use this tactically, you can double up on some very nice works. And for right now, I'm not going to use it on the lucky cards. I don't think we need that one right now. We'll try this. Oh yeah, this is going to be a pretty hefty go of things, I fear. Oh yeah. So we get the +10 for that, +4, and then the multiplier. Beautiful. Oh, and we're just short. All right, I should have known. We also have a pretty nice run of things here. We're so close to the royal flush, but oh my god. If this was a heart, that would have been incredibly high scoring. But should I try and go? Yeah, probably not. Well, the straight is actually worth less than the flush, so that would actually be a better score. Plus, if we get lucky, oh man, sometimes you just see it randomly come up and you're like, yes, the +20. It's so good. But yeah, that's it. Not bad, not too bad. Still with a hand to spare and 3 discards. So if we were down to like 1 hand and no discards, that's kind of your telltale sign that things aren't looking great. But $11 for that. Not too bad. Hangman, don't want it. Straight flush, we should probably start getting some of these. And also, the blank voucher. What you essentially need is to buy 10 of these over the course of your game file in order for this to be helpful. I'm just going to skip until it becomes practical for us, but let's take a look here. A Celestial Pack to upgrade, absolutely nothing of use. I would almost say you definitely get more bang for your buck if you go for something big like this, but we've been going more for straights, and I was hoping for the flush to be here, but we'll use this one. And that will increase the level pretty substantially, so if you're focusing on a certain kind of card, might not be the worst thing in the world. Also take a look at this. And this should get us, oh, to the moon! Oh, and this one is pretty dumb too. So, well, it's not that dumb, but it's +1 multiplier per hand played, but if you discard, then it minuses. But if you get this very early and you do not discard, there are certain jokers that can help you with that. A godsend, could be fantastic, but this one increases the payout every time you defeat the boss. Sure, for right now, why not? I think that's basically it for now. We've still got this. We could also level that straight up again, but we shall see. So I'm not going to skip for Spectral Pack. next base edition shop joker is free and negative. There's kind of a couple of different ways you can play this, but basically not really worth it at ante 5, and jokers being free shouldn't really determine whether or not you get them. Cards drawn face down after each hand played, not terrible either. I typically just get rid of them, but we'll see when we get there. What do we got? Got a pretty healthy hand here. 3 pairs. We're kind of close to a straight also right up here, and since we just upgraded that, if we get, well, I guess we would need a queen and a 9. So let's actually get rid of as many of these as we can, and hopefully we'll be good. So 2 pair, not the greatest, but we can still get some good multipliers out of it. Here we go. And let's see, how many I'm going to discard here? Not, okay, perfect. So king, queen, jack with the multiplier, 10 and 9. Beautiful straight, and since we just upgraded it, we might as well do it again. So we use the fool, and it just gives us another one. Capitalize on that immediately. Oh, and it's looking pretty here, folks. Oh yeah, give me the 20. Ah, oh, damn it. It's just never gonna happen on camera. I get those so often when I'm just playing casually. But pretty nice right there. Another opportunity also. So yeah, let's just do it. Was gonna say might as well just sit back and get a couple discards in, but we're definitely gonna need to start enhancing a lot more of our cards here. So I am very frugal when it comes to some of this money, but I don't know, man. Flush and pair. Some of these we are going to need to make some compromises on because we can't focus on both of them if you want to go far. Plus we have the rocket here that is going to give us 1, and once we get the boss, it'll start being 3 at the end of each round. So Uranus, 2 pair. I've been doing that a lot more often than I thought, so might as well go and take that. And sure, why not? We'll go and take an Arcana pack. So this is going to allow us, ooh, High Priestess. 2 random planet cards is good. Temperance is also not too bad. I wish I could take both of these, but considering that it's 2 random cards, not really that helpful. I kind of want to be more focused on my straights and flushes and pairs maybe, but we'll take this. It gives the total sell value of all current jokers, and since we have 6 of them, that's a pretty good amount. So we'll take that. If I could have enhanced any of these, I would have taken it, but alas. And sure, we'll do this one since we just had this influx of cash. Saturn is good, flush is good. Oh man, oh man. Let's go for flush just in case. Yeah, not put all of our chickens in one basket. And that should probably be it. I'm not gonna worry too much about the devil just because I don't think we need it. And let's go into our big blind. What do we got? Oh, not bad. A lot of doubles. We're also pretty close on flushes, so you know what? I am going to get rid of these 4. I'm gonna hold on to this in case I get a pair, but if we get 1 more diamond, then we're golden, opponent boy. Hell yeah. That lucky king is just coming in clutch everywhere. Give me the 20. Give me the 20, damn it. It never happens. That's all right. So plus 10, plus 4, and okay, about 1/4 of what we needed. Uh-oh. I'm gonna need to start looking into some full house shenanigans here. Yeah, let's look at our suits here. So we've still just got these 4. So let me go ahead and get rid of these. We have the discards for a reason, so we should start using them. Let's go and get that flush out of the way. And wait a minute, 5, 6, 7, no 8. Yeah, this king I might want to use 2, just so we can hopefully get a little lucky. Oh, and those extra chips. That's gonna help. Oh yeah. So yeah, the blue joker is getting weaker and weaker by the minute. That is no bueno. But we do have a 3 of a kind at the very least, so let's go and use that. Ooh, king, queen, jack. We're also very close for hearts. So I don't know if a full house would necessarily be better than a flush, especially with the king and the 1 in 5 chance to get lucky. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just, the flush is better than the full house at this point. So we should probably go for that. Get rid of all of these. And I know there's somebody out there that's like a card savant and they're going to be like, oh, that was definitely the wrong thing to do there, Mr. Cruz, you dumbass. This should hopefully be enough. Man, I'm just not going to get lucky, ever. Oh, what do we got? Come on. Come on, man. Nope. All right. So we've got one of these. We've got a couple of 5s, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pairs. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. Now the pairs I think will be a little better. And if I got a 6, I would be able to make a nice straight here also, but I'm just gonna try to get as many cards in as I can. Ooh, death. Okay, this is a very interesting card. You essentially kill one of your cards and transform it into something else. So if I took this 3 and I put it to the left of this ace, then this 3 would then become this ace of diamonds for the rest of the run. So that's fun, right? I don't think there's anything else we need to do here. If we just do this, I think we'll be fine. At least I hope so. We got the extra, you know, little ditty from the negative guy, but yeah, we should probably get rid of that soon. And probably even the rocket. I think this is probably losing its luster. The 1.5 isn't really doing it, and I haven't been able to add any cards since I got this. There have been 0 booster packs for cards. It's like the game is reading your mind. This is also not bad. Well then, plus 31 chips, plus 10 multiplier. I think I might actually just go and swap this out right now. Oh man. And we'll go and put that at the, well, probably around here, plus 8. Yeah, okay. As long as it's before the multiplier, we should be fine. Not worth buying that. Yeah, let's take this Arcana pack. Please show me something good. I will not be afraid to sell the hell out of this hologram. So we don't really need to worry about converting into specific things. I'm not getting anything to enhance my cards. I think they're soft blocking me from doing well at this. I might as, you know what, I'm just gonna take this. I can't do anything. The game is not allowing me to play the way I normally do. I wonder, is this first game always just, oh, these are terrible, 2 pair. Like, I wonder if it's always like this much of a struggle. I don't know, man. Don't need that. And I might as well. We have 69. Just get rid of it. Blank has been redeemed. Does absolutely nothing until after we purchase 10 of them over our lifetime. We need 22,000, and I have a sneaking suspicion this is not going to work the way we think it is. So, oh, you know what I can do? I'm going to take this, and I'm going to turn you into a very special ace. So we're gonna make sure to use and not sell. See, the thing that throws me off about this is you would think that using an item would be, you know, in green and then selling it would be red, but it's the opposite. So be very careful and keep in mind it's the object on the left that becomes the, you know, thing that becomes absorbed into the other. So well, actually, hold on. Did we determine, I guess the flush, but we're not close to a flush. This is good for aces and 4s, plus the 31. Okay, feeling a little better about this. Oh yeah, and plus 8. Oh, okay, not bad, about half. Oh hey, nice, 10,000 in one go. But now everything that we just did is now up for grabs. I am just gonna go ahead and get rid of them. I really don't like dealing with this type of hand, and we have 2 pairs here. You know, I might actually, if I get something decent, yeah, we'll get rid of the 4, I think, and we'll try this. Yeah, so a good reason to also get rid of that blue joker was for that. And still not a multiplier in sight. Damn, I was kind of banking on that, but I guess that's what happens when you're bad. But for some of these, you can still, like, sort by different suits, and you can kind of see that this one, at the very least, is a club, but you don't know about these ones, just that they're not diamonds or clubs, right? So, I don't know. I might just need to go for... I'm just gonna get rid of them. Oh yes, I was hoping that one of those would have been that. Okay, 3 right there, 6, 7, oh man, and creates a random joker card. Could be okay, we don't really have the space for it though, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sell just to get it out of there. We only have 3 clubs, ace, king, jack. Yeah, I might just need to play this. Yeah, I know it's gonna give me a terrible number, but we just gotta at least get that out of the way. Oh, and they're odds, nice. That helps. Oh, +8, +10. Oh, maybe better than I thought. Oh, come on, damn. Oh, well, I thought it was 20. So I'm assuming if I played all of these, I would probably win, right? I have 2 hands left to get 3,000. I'm just gonna go ahead and just run it. Run it! Okay, good. So still counts as an odd. No, it doesn't. It's the aces that count as odds, right? There's like so many different parameters that this game can be played in, and holy hell, that was a mistake, wasn't it? All right. Well, we've got discards for a reason, so might as well use them up. Oh, okay then. It's my lucky day. It's Jover. We did it. God. They have given me 0 booster packs for playing cards, which is insane. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. God, that would have been obnoxious. All right, so we got some more money. Be nice if I spent it, right? See, now I'm starting to worry. You start seeing the effects of what's going on and you're like, man, where did things go so criminally wrong? So uncommon jokers each give 1.5 multipliers. This could be very good, except it doesn't count anything above or below uncommon. They have to be uncommon, and we only have 2 of them. So this actually would be pretty okay instead of something like this. I really want to get rid of this thing, but it's given me a little bit of wiggle room here. You know what? I think I will. I will get rid of the droll Joker. Yeah, let's do it. Be gone with you. Also, played face cards give +5 multiplier. There are certain jokers that consider every single card as a face card, and this is a godsend in those runs. But we'll take this one, put it at the end because it's going to give us a higher multiplier. And can I please, for the love of God, get something good? Death is good. Lucky cards are good. 2 random tarots might even be better. Let's try it. And we unlocked another deck. So hearts conversion or steel cards, 1.5 multiplier while that card is in your hand. Not bad. We'll take this one. And what are we still going for pairs? Like, does it even matter? Oh my God. All right, well, I just got rid of my flush card, right? Oh man. Well, sure, we'll do that. Since we do have, you know, wild cards potentially entering the fray, that might not be bad too. So this voucher isn't the worst in the world. It's -1 ante, which will reduce the amount that we need in case we're not feeling super confident about everything going ahead, which I should honestly do. But you also get 1 less hand, and that kind of just negates the 1 voucher that we picked up earlier. I almost feel compelled to get it because none of these are really working out the way I want them to at the moment. So sure, let's try it. Let's just make this first one as long as humanly possible, this first episode, because everything is going to come out so sporadically that I don't even know when the next one's going to be. But as you can see, we're back at ante 5 and no repeat hand types. Interesting. We can skip for a spectral card, add 1 voucher to the next shop, which could be very nice. So I don't think I'm actually going to do that, but this would be a good opportunity to skip. I just really need some better things. And should I just maybe start going for hearts and flushes? Does it? I don't think it hasn't really mattered all that much. So let me just go ahead and get this like nice and gotten rid of. And because we've got this tarot card here, I am going to go ahead and just get rid of all of these and get that extra tarot for the Hierophant and get even more queens. Queens for days. So let's try it out. I typically like to employ the steel card on some of the lesser used cards, like lower scoring generic ones. And essentially what this allows us to do is keep it in our hand and hopefully we can capitalize on it. So we'll go and play our flush and it'll play as normal as you would expect. And then once this stops scoring, we get a nice little surprise, 1.5. And then on top of all of that, there we go. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh my God. Where have you been all my life, Mr. Baseball Card? Oh man. So if I get a Fool, I might actually end up using it on this because I need more bonus cards, I need more foil, and I need more money. So we've already seen this one. I'm not going to worry about it. What I am going to worry about is why in the good goddamn hell am I getting just these kinds of packs? Here, let's open it up. Can you give me something good? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. I like seeing that one. So random planet cards. So 1 in 4 chance to add foil, holographic, or polychrome to a random Joker. As of now, I guess we could get it on 3 of them, but I really should just get, well, actually, this never works out for me, so I'm just not even gonna bother trying. We do need some enhanced cards, so I am just gonna go ahead and use it on some of these and hope that it works. Hold on, what was this one? Bonus cards. You know what? I'll actually use this one too. So we'll use the Hierophant first, not sell it. And so as you can see, it's a bonus card, and if you end up using it over these cards, this will overwrite that. You can't double up on it, and there are like weird caveats to that, but yeah, we'll do these two. And hopefully that works out. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't. So we'll take this other one also. 1 in 3 for, oh. So these are exactly the same, creates 2 random tarots. I think I will take, I don't need any more money is the thing, but maybe I should. Creates up to 2 random tarot cards. Yeah, sure, why not? So we've got Justice in the World, glass cards. How have we not run into those yet? 1650. So essentially there's a 1 in 4 chance that your card will be destroyed if you're not too careful. That's not really fun in most situations. Damn, this hand sucks. We have 4 of these diamonds. We also have 2 pairs, which we still can get the +8. I might just go ahead and just use these just to get them out of here. Use the 6. Because now we're slightly favoring hearts, and we can throw some spades in there if need be, but yeah, we'll try 2 pair for now. Hopefully this works out in some capricious manner. I'm kind of doubting it though. Getting some good chips though, not too terrible. 1.5, beautiful. Oh my god, just the 1. Okay. Yeah, this baseball card can go a long way. Man, I might need to get rid of this one soon. Yeah, the Odd Todd. I do like it, but can you please give me a fucking playing card pack? It just knows. It knows. Well, 2 Celestial. I can't use any of these, so might as well. I could reroll, but I typically try to avoid that when possible. 3 of a kind, 2 pair, flush. Yeah. I actually want the full house though. Full house would actually be pretty legit right about now. because that still gives me the bonus for the pair. And it's not gonna give me anything. I am actually just gonna go ahead and sell this. I'll go and purchase this one just to keep on the side. Celestial pack number 2. Will I have better luck? Pluto, 2 pair, 4 of a kind. Uranus it is. So 2 pairs. 2 pairs are not looking too bad right now. It's 80 times 5. A straight would still be better. Flush would still be better. Everything is still better than 2 pairs, so we'll keep that in mind. And because I have the money, let's go with 1. No, I'm gonna wait for the next one for a reroll. No repeat hand types this round. This is where it gets a little tricky, and hopefully we don't goof it up. So I've got nothing right now. I have a jack and a 10, king 10. Well, I might just go ahead and get rid of some of these lower ones. Hope for something better. See what happens. I could just go for 2 pairs for days since I just did that, but let's go and have a lucky card in play at least. And sure, why not? We'll go and do that. Well, yeah, we'll do this. We'll turn this one into a, well, we'll turn this one into glass. There we go. So it is pretty cool, and I like the way it looks, but you want to be a little careful because the ×2 multiplier might not necessarily be worth it. Gonna go and use this to get it out of the way and hope we get lucky. That's kind of the name of the game. Really, not 1. Shocker, man. Oh, but these multipliers going ham. Okay, not bad. We can do, so if in case you didn't catch on, no repeat hand types this round means that if you, you can't do the same hand, okay. Some of them are different. Some are you have to only do the same hand types in that round, but not this one. All right, gotcha. Well, this won't be enough. Surely it will not. You know, I'll actually hold on to that. Or I could try and go for a flush. This will help too. All right, give me something nice. +4, nothing, not a single. +20, nothing. 3K, that's all I ask. Oh, and there, whoa. I called it exactly. All right then. The 3K heard around the world, folks. So still making good money off this rocket, but I think I'll only replace it if I find another uncommon, which is not going to be the case here. So they're gonna give us the blue Joker again. Spades, not really that interested in, and this game is literally just working against me. I haven't found a single standard booster pack since the beginning. They are purposefully locking me out, man. So straight 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. Yeah, we'll take this one. Probably Saturn too. I think that's probably the safer play. Been getting a little better about that, but there are certain cards that, or certain jokers rather, that make straights so OP and broken. It's only a little funny. So we've got another pack. Mars, flush is probably looking to be the play here, since I've been doing that a little more often. But sure, let's go with full house. Again, I don't like spreading my power-ups. I like to just focus, and I'm starting to get a little nervous. Let's re-roll. Go and buy this. Ooh. When small blind or big blind is selected, gain 0.5 multiplier and destroy a random joker. All right, not at this point. I really don't want to get rid of any of these just yet. And it's basically every round. If this was your only joker at the very beginning, this could go a long way, but you would have to be getting jokers like gangbusters. Shoot. Yeah, each reroll gets progressively more expensive also. So be kind of on the lookout for that. Don't really need to double my money. I'm good. I'm just waiting to fall. Just to crash and crumble under the weight of the world. So we'll go ahead and use the queens here. I think I'll maybe use the 7s also. We're close to a straight. but I'm just going to get rid of these and hope that works out for us. It's probably not too much, but we do got some odd numbers in there. Oh, 1.5. Not too terrible, I guess. And we can just essentially do the same thing here, but 109876 would be pretty good too. Let's try that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's looking good. Should hopefully work out for us. I'm just like in amazement at just how blatantly this game is not giving me any playing cards, because this has just been sitting here doing absolutely nothing for us this entire round, this damn hologram. If I even got one, things would be so different. But I mean, I'm sure they programmed it that way just to really not give you any semblance of, I guess. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. I don't even know where I was going with that, but finally. Okay, well, not great, but we'll take that one. Jesus. And we'll take this one too. So are we going for straights now? Full houses, 3 of a kinds? Yeah. Good old planet Earth, baby. Oh yeah, those full houses are gonna be chunky. So plus 10, again, refeeding us the same ones we just got rid of. Straight flush, stone card. This could also be very good for us. So you can play this and it will count for points, and for the most part, could be kind of useful. I don't think it's really all that great for us right now, but I can show it off. Probably gonna end up using it soon. Ooh, next base edition Shop Joker is free and polychrome. That might actually be worth it for once. Especially if I end up getting rid of something like the rocket. But, it could literally be anything, and it just might not be that good. Plus, we would be skipping everything here. That might not be the worst idea. First hand is drawn face down. I don't normally like to skip this late, but I still don't. Let's just play it. I want to go back to the store, power up my other Joker, and let's try it out. So we take a card, we use the tower on it, and it becomes a piece of stone. And this will score even if it's not associated with a specific hand. So the 2-pair, it'll still be considered. So that's nice. Oh, we're gonna get a pretty good amount of chips out of this too. Nice lukewarm coffee, baby. Oh yeah, there it is. Hello. I believe we're back. We're here. We're here to stay, my friends. All right. So get a good amount of money out of that. Capitalize on our rocket, which is still doing great for us. And Uranus, sure, why not? Another standard pack, which is good. Was hoping for a mega, but 1.5 on this hologram. Excellent. Not bad at all. Ooh, oh my. Hello, can I take all of these, please? Well, this is kind of unfortunate. It's a multiplier card and polychrome with a purple seal on it. And this one's really nice too. But the issue with this is that the purple seal is negated by the fact that it's polychrome, which means you're probably going to want to use it. And just the fact that you have to discard it to get the tarot, I guess it makes it multi-purpose. So that I would be remiss if I did not grab that. I would be kicking myself in editing more than I already do. That's all right. We got Venice, straight, 3 of a kind, huh? Yeah, I do like me a good straight. Straights and flushes, full houses. That's my comfort area. I don't think I need this one. And because we're right before the boss, I'm not gonna mess around too much with these. This is the one that I'm kind of looking at getting rid of if I find another uncommon Joker. But this one would be nice to get rid of because it is kind of just burning a hole in my pocket. You know, I'll actually go and swap you right there too for now. Yeah, we'll do one more. All right, first hand is drawn face down. And as we know, we're just gonna go ahead and probably get rid of everything on this bottom half. No, it's usually the top half that I like to get rid of, just because they're the higher scoring ones. And, well, I would like to be able to see. So this is where it could also get a little interesting. I could use another discard and just start from fresh. But if we go by suit, then we know that these will also be hearts. And so let's go ahead and throw this. I'm assuming this is a lower scoring card. We're gonna enhance it. We won't know what it is. Oh, yes, we will. It's a 4. Well, alrighty then. So these are all spades then. Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. These might not all be... Oh, no. Yeah, that just occurred to me. These might actually also be diamonds. I think those are to the right also. So these aren't guaranteed to be those at all. All right, I guess we're doing it. Starting fresh. All right. So we at least have a 3 of a kind. You know what? Let's go back to ranks. Get rid of those. I wish I could do more with this. That's all right. Yeah, we'll go and play it. See where this gets us. They're not odds, so we don't get too much out of it, but we do get some other good stuff out of it. There we go. Yeah. Give me those multipliers. It's not going to do anything right now. But now we're playing with a clean deck, and we can probably start going to town here. I'm gonna, this might be a bad idea. It very well could be, but no, we're getting a ton of chips out of that though. Yeah, I'll try it. So, usually games do kind of take this long, but once we speed it up, I think it'll be better. This is definitely more of like a sleepy time, fall asleep to whatever's going on screen. Yes, it did not break. Type of game. So don't worry, I'm not gonna be doing too much yelling or yapping. But it is gonna be pretty copy and paste. And I was thinking about doing these as live videos, but I don't know. Just to have the element of other people chiming in and whatnot. 2 standard packs, thank you. And the reroll boss blind ante. Yes, this is going to be your best friend. Take it. Because it's almost directly responsible for whether or not you complete a run or not. I'll take this pack. And, ooh. Yeah, I'll go and take the queen, please. So, up in that multiplier, little by little. And we'll take another one. Finally, they're coming through for us. So ×2, which is great. Oh my god. Can I get like an uncommon joker? No, I can't. Each face card held in hand has a 1 in 2 chance to give $1. Could be good, especially if you combine it with that other joker that makes all cards face cards. Just rain in money. So cards played previously this ante are debuffed. That is awful unless we are able to do this in as few hands as possible, or you skip a blind. It's truly going to be terrible. However, I think we might actually be able to make do with this. If I do, what I want is a full house, right? And if I have both of these in my hand at the same time, let me go ahead and get rid of these 3 because we don't have quite enough for a flush. And do I want to get rid of this one though? Because that will give us a tarot, which might not necessarily help, but we have been really behind on our tarots. I know, it sucks. Strength, not bad. Okay, good. So we at least got what I was looking for. This can definitely help you get straights also. So if I used, I could also get a 4 of a kind here if I wanted to get rid of my queen. Yeah, we could also technically still get a flush here, but should I just go 4 of a kind? I don't think I have anything for 4 of a kind, do I? So yeah, it's still 60 by 7. Okay, so full house is still a lot better, but we won't be able to use these cards during the boss fight. So be very cognizant of that. So ×2 multiplier is good. No 20. Got the odds in our favor. Oh yeah, it's Jover. It's done. Wait a minute, so hold on. Did I do this backwards? Let me swap that right there. So, pretty good, right? And I think, I might need to skip this next bit of business. Ooh, each play diamond. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. Don't get another card. I'll take this. I think I might skip this next round. Multi-cards. Okay, good, good, good. Give me as many of those as possible. See, you can't just multiply on small numbers forever. You do need a little bit of girth with those. If we take a look, 4 of a kind, full house, flush. I haven't really been getting those full houses, but well, I'll have to wait for this animation to go through before I can do anything. Yeah, well, I guess I've had exactly as many full houses as I had flushes, so not bad. Oh, buddy. So this could actually be pretty helpful for us. Maybe not right now, but early on, plus 15 multiplier is not bad. But 1 in 6 chance that this card is destroyed at the end of the round might actually be a bit better than this right here for right now, because the plus 4 multiplier hasn't necessarily been doing it for us. Well, shoot, actually, might need to renege on that. I don't think I need much money anymore. The issue is that it's uncommon, and that boosts this one right here. Damn it. Normally this would be pretty solid. But let's go and take a look. So, free Mega Buffoon Pack. See, the issue with that... Oh my god. I don't need any more jokers, but maybe after this boss I will. So, let's skip it. Oh, and we get it right now. Okay, this might actually help. Or maybe not. Cool. So we can skip some of these, but plus 2, 114, not necessarily worth it. But this one, times 4 multiplier, every 6 hands played. So this actually won't even really come into play, probably until the next boss, but I could replace this with that, even though it isn't polychrome, and it would still... Now that I say that, that sounds awful. Maybe I need to get rid of... No, because I need more chips is the thing. But that's a 1.5 multiplier. Damn. Damn, damn. Okay, so I will sell this one. And this one's uncommon, so we get an additional 0.25, so 2.25. So I will select this one, and we unlock the green deck, which is nice. So times 2. This one I'll have to keep in mind for a bit later. God, I really hope this works. So we'll put it towards the end so that after 6 hands... Oh yeah, we'll be able to make that work. Damn, I should have taken like this one and then sold it after, but I'll skip. And now we only have to worry about 5 cards we've already played. And this is already looking very, very nice for us. So we'll just go ahead and play this flush, I think. And yeah, because we don't have another... Well, actually. So hold on. What is better, the flush or the full house, right? And it's definitely the full house. So this isn't necessarily the best round to utilize this in. But if we go ahead and use this right here, guess what? 3 8s, 2 aces, and free tarot card, baby. Watch me get another 8 and another ace here, just rendering that completely useless. Justice. All right, well, I got the... This game, man. This freaking game. Yeah, we might as well just really hammer it home. Can't really use the jack here, but let's try it. Give me something good. Ugh, it's never the plus 20. Let's just look at these numbers, man. This is stupid. Ridiculous. It's a 1 turn for sure. Oh my god. When you can't even see like the score got you. Oh, that flower pot I think is pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, after an hour and almost 15 minutes, we have made it to the 8th ante. Technically our 9th. But let's see. Ooh, create a tarot card if hand is played with $4 or less. Could be okay. Rerolls cost less? Sure, might as well. This is the last time we're gonna be going through all of this. I don't know if I'll be able to do endless mode, which I usually tend to do at the end of runs, but We can also take this too. I'm not sure. Why not? Because with our Arcana packs, we'll have a bunch of cards available to us and we'll just be able to use them up there. So Hermit, 1 of 4. Damn it. Well, I'll just go ahead and use Lovers on you. And for this one, yeah, we'll go with the Ace. Why not? And as far as things are concerned, I don't need the money. I could probably go for one of these. Oh my God, it actually worked for once. Oh my God. Okay, so 4 hands. Oh man, I could totally just wreck house with that. Shoot. I might be able to get that on the last fight. High Priestess is usually the one I like to go for. Or, you know, the Fool and Wheel of Fortune Wabo combo is also very respectable. 2 random planet cards, I don't know about that. This is a pretty good one too if I wanted another king or queen. One of these, just get rid of one of these schmuck cards. Damn, actually a really solid pack. Well, under most situations, I would just go ahead and try and go for an extra chance at this, but this has essentially just made its way into my party forever, so let's use the High Priestess. We haven't unlocked her yet, but ooh, Earth and, well, Venus, but thank you. We are working for completion of our collection, and just being able to discover and get as many of these as we can is sort of the way that I want to get through unlocking a lot of other decks. So unfortunately, you can't just buy and then immediately sell these items. You have to have space for them before you can sell them. And I'm gonna go and re-roll for absolutely nothing. I guess I don't really know what I was expecting. Let's see. 1 random Joker disabled every hand. You know, that could be so much worse. I don't know if the negative Joker technically counts, but it might. None of these are worth it, so I guess we're playing to the very end, folks. 9 8s. Well, we got a straight here. Pretty healthy looking straight. And this might actually work out. I do want to make sure, I might actually need to skip one for this Joker's Deli to work the way that I want it to. Huh, interesting. The multiplication doesn't make any sense, and I was not expecting that to work, of all things. Oof. But there it is. To the moon, the rockets. Oh, you know, I definitely need to put this a lot sooner. It doesn't really matter because it's chips and not multiplication, but still a good idea to keep them close on hand. Ooh, I love the half Joker, baby. 1 free reroll, if only. Let's get ourselves a new card, beef up our hologram a little bit. Ooh, so the red seal allows you to re-trigger the card, and if this was on something like, say, this foil card, it would reactivate the foil effect on it. And same thing for, you know, luckiness and things like that. Since this is just a plain Jane card, I will just go and stick with this one and not skip. And we'll go with the Celestial Pack. And this will probably work out in our favor. Flush, full house, 3 of a kind. Yeah, I haven't really been doing that all that much, have I, in the full house? But I still like to have it nice and beefed up. So this will start gyrating a little bit when it's ready to activate the 4 times multiplier to let you know that, hey, it's about to happen. But yeah, sure, why not? Let's see, and this other one is not a terrible choice either, for the most part. Adds the number of times Poker Hand has been played this run to multiplier. Actually, it's not that great now that I read it like that, because if I, say, had it when I used a full house, it would only be +9 multiplier, and at this point, it's sort of not that helpful. So we have 3 more hands remaining. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do 1 more before the boss. And hopefully we do not absolutely flounder it. So we already have the triple here, so the full house. So let's get the tarot. Ooh, nice. And well, we have the 4 now. Very nice, 4 of a kind. Yeah, not gonna worry much about that. So yeah, it would be a good idea to make this the steel card, and then that way we can just go and full house it up. Beautiful, thank you. And we still have the 8 just for good measure. Let's do it. Come on, let's see those numbers. See, I do have a feeling this is just not going to be used at all. Oh, it's beautiful. Come on. Oof. Oh, and we cleared it. Cleared it by a mile. Not bad. Pretty nice. Yeah, this is a pretty foolproof setup right now. I was not expecting this to take so much precedent, but it's been working out nicely for us. So go up to $20 in debt. This is really nice to have with that one other card from before about spawning the tarot card. If you have under $4, you can go into debt, but it's very bad and I wouldn't recommend it. 3 of a kind, plus 12 multiplier. Good early on, but not really at this point. Let's get another pack, upgrade our Joker even more. Yeah, wild card Joker over there. And we'll do it again. It's beautiful. It is a thing of beauty. I think I would honestly rather take this one. For one, it's 30 extra chips, but for 2, we're slightly favoring hearts in the case of needing, you know, a flush. And you can always just refer to your deck here, but ton of hearts and pretty good that we've been focusing on that, right? Yeah, well, not skip. Oof. I'm gonna stop doing that. That would have totally messed me up, man. Oh, I should have re-rolled a little bit, but let's hope this does not go wrong. Oh man, what's it gonna be? Oh, okay. Well, no 50 chips, which is good. So we have 2 hands before it's activated. So maybe I should take it easy here. Should I get the tarot? Because I don't really have much right now. I just have 2 pairs, really. This will be plus 1.5. Yeah, I think I will actually get rid of... Should I get rid of my 9s and hope that I get a king? Because I think I only have... Yeah, I only have a couple of kings, just 3 of them. And I have, well, 3 more in the deck. So... maybe these should be the only 2 that I get rid of. I just don't think the odds are great in my favor otherwise. We have a lot of discards and this can help. If anything, this would be able to help me make this hopefully into an ace, but I kind of doubt it. Damn it. I feel bad that I'm discarding this thing because it's great. But let's hope we get some good numbers. Oh, hello, the Fool. All right, this works. I can make another card steal. So the thing about that is if I used it on any of these cards except for this 4, it would override whatever it already is. I have 3 of those. I'm gonna go and use it on this. So let's go ahead and use the Fool, get the 1.5 extra, which is definitely gonna help. And that way our full house goes into full effect. Here we go. Oh man. So we only need 100,000. At least it's not the wall. Can I say that much? I think I could still win against the wall in this instance, but here we go. Oh, and it still gives me the boost. Oh no. Jesus. Jesus. I was not expecting that. Well, we won our first run, ladies and gentlemen, and usually at this point, like I said, I would go into endless mode and just keep going, see how far I can go, but this is not a run that is going to go the distance. I normally get stonewalled around ante 11, and this episode's been long enough. It's basically feature length, so let's just head to the main menu and see what we unlocked. The blue deck. By discovering 20 items from our collection, this one will allow us 1 extra hand every round. Plus, we defeated a boss blind in 1 hand without discards, and you unlock jokers for us to use later. So pretty nice that we have these entering the pool of things we can unlock. Joker, tarot. This one's kind of useless actually. Ante 4, 10,000 chips in the air. Ooh, doubles all listed probabilities. This can also work against you with the glass cards, but for your lucky cards, can definitely help. So our yellow deck, I actually really like this one too. Starting with an extra $10 goes a long way. The hardest part about these rounds is the beginning, honestly. Max out the interest per round earnings for 10 consecutive rounds. Not bad. So $20 instead of the 5 that we've had before. That is going to make you rich. Enhanced 16 cards in my deck. Allows us the driver's license. This one is really good too, but not early. You have to really be working on those enhancements. Green deck is kind of annoying. You don't get any interest, but again, efficiency is your friend and you get a lot more money out of that. Anti-level 8, for reaching that, we get the, oh, it's this one. So you get a hand of every type of suit and you get a ×3 multiplier. But, as you could have guessed, there are certain jokers that will make this a godsend. 5 consecutive rounds by playing only one hand. Hey, +2 hand size, -1 hand. Don't like that. Win a round, or win a run without playing 4 of a kind. And then you get this, that gives you a ×4 multiplier if you have a 4 of a kind. Holy hell. Yeah, I've never unlocked this many before. Oh my god, oh, I love this card. Anytime it shows up, yoink, it's mine. This has the potential to be incredibly OP. We also have the magic deck. Start run with the crystal ball voucher, which gives us 1 additional consumable slot and 2 copies of the Fool. Hey, and that's it. That is our time here in Balatro. The upload schedule for this is going to be pretty sporadic. I don't plan on making this a regular series, just mostly to fill in the blanks. I was thinking this would be a substitute for, say, PowerWash Simulator, which goes up on Saturdays, being like, you know, the day of the week that not a lot of people watch, and probably good to fall asleep to, but they just announced PowerWash Simulator 2, so it's just gonna fill in the blanks for the time being, and I guess we'll see when this comes out. But thank you all so much for joining me here in our maiden voyage of Balatro. From here, we could continue if we wanted, but we also have challenges that we're gonna need to wait a bit on, and if we go to new run, we can now upgrade the base difficulty. White stake is nothing. I think there's like 6 or 7 levels of difficulty, and the next one is the red stake. The small blind gives no reward money, and that is arguably one of the worst places that I guess things could be worse than. I don't know. It's actually not that bad, especially if you're skipping the first blind, but next time on the game, we'll probably just check these out in order because we need to still discover 100 items to unlock another deck, win a run with blue deck, yellow, and so on. And eventually we're gonna need to do stakes. So we'll be returning to some of those at some undisclosed point in the future. But thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. And if there is any desire for it, I'll probably end up recording like 10 of these before this is even uploaded, but I will do some continuations if I feel the run is strong enough to get us to the next thing. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.